Are you still saying open a web page? Then we are coming for you. Just kidding. Well, actually, we are coming for you because today I'm teaching you the phrasal verbs that tech professionals use all the time. These 10 modern English phrasal verbs are what top developers, project managers, product managers, startup founders, etc. use every single day, especially in emails, especially on Slack, and in meetings, of course. If you don't use them, you might sound a little bit outdated. If you don't know them, you might not understand the person you are communicating with. Well, hi there, friends. Welcome back to English for Tech Professionals, the channel where we help you speak English with confidence at work and, of course, confidence in life. I am Anna Gandrabura. If you don't know me, I am your English and effective communication coach. If you are new here on this channel, I encourage you to subscribe and stick around for more English lessons like this one. And if you like this video, of course, let me know by hitting that like button. Let's get the ball rolling. Today, I will share 10 phrasal verbs that will instantly make your communication sound natural and professional at the same time. Before we dive in, let's talk about what phrasal verbs actually are. They are the verbs made of two or more words. Usually it's a verb and a small word like up, out, off, or over. For example, roll out, set up, hand over are phrasal verbs. Here's the thing. Each of these little combinations changes the meaning of the verb completely. For example, set means to place something somewhere, but set up means to prepare or install something, like set up a new laptop or set up a meeting, schedule a meeting. Phrasal verbs are super common in everyday business and tech English and everyday English in general, especially in informal chats, informal emails and meetings. So if you want to sound fluent and natural in your workplace, learning phrasal verbs is a must. That's why in this video, I'm going to share top 10. Okay, top 10. And you can start using them today already when communicating in the workplace. And the first one is roll out. To roll out means to officially launch or introduce something new. For example, we are rolling out a new feature next week. You can roll out a new feature, you can roll out a new project, for example. Here's an extra tip for you. Use this phrasal verb instead of the word launch when you talk about software, product updates, or internal tools. Phrasal verb number 2, pull up. It means to open or bring something on your screen. Like, don't say open a web page or open a website. Say pull up a web page, right? Or pull up your Facebook page, for example. It's like open a Facebook page. So this is how a native speaker would say it. Another example is, can you pull up the dashboard so we can check the numbers? Pull up a dashboard. Again, open a dashboard. Remember to use this phrasal verb in meetings and during screen sharing. It's the native way to say open. Phrasal verb number 3 is hand over. It means to give responsibility or to give control to someone else. For example, I will hand over the project to Alex once I finish the testing. This phrasal verb is perfect to use when you are transferring a task, you're transferring a file, or you're transferring project ownership. So you can hand something over, like physically hand over a file, or you can hand over responsibility, for example. Phrasal verb number 4, spin up. It means to quickly create or set something up, usually spin up a server or spin up environment. For example, I'll spin up a test environment for QA. Phrasal verb number 5 is wrap up. It means to finish or complete something. For example, let's wrap up the meeting in 5 minutes. This phrase is really common in meetings or in project discussions. It sounds more natural than if you say finish. Phrasal verb number 6 is kick off, the opposite of wrap up actually. It means to start something, especially start a meeting, start a project, or start a sprint. For example, we'll kick off the sprint on Monday. Now use this phrasal verb for official or planned starts. It gives the energy, it gives the momentum to your sentence, to the conversation. Number 7 is loop in. It means to include someone in the conversation. Yeah, to loop someone in. For example, loop John in on this thread, or loop John in on the discussion. Use it every time when adding someone to an email chain, for example, or to a Slack discussion. This will be perfect. So remember, loop someone in. You can also say, can you loop me in on something, right? So for example, if you want to be included into a discussion or conversation, you can ask your teammate to loop you in. And this is what you say: can you loop me in? By the way, here's a recommendation for you from me. Whenever I am teaching you these new words and then I'm giving you examples, the sentences, write them down and memorize full structures, memorize full sentences. For example, if I were you, I would definitely write down the phrase loop me in and just memorize it as is. Loop me in on this discussion. Number 8 is hit up. Hit someone up. Now, it's very conversational and it means to briefly connect with someone. For example, hit me up tomorrow about the deployment. Now, you have to remember that you can use hit somebody up only when you want to be more informal. It is great for chatting with colleagues. It is not good when chatting with clients. So hit me up. You should not use it with your clients when you email your clients or when you text your clients. Number 9 is a follow up. It means to check on progress or remind someone after a previous conversation. For example, just following up on my last email. This is a cliche standard phrase for your emails. If you want to follow up on something in an email, that's what you say. Just following up on my last email. Use it in polite reminders. It's professional and it avoids sounding really pushy. And last but not least, number 10, to circle back means to return to a topic or a task later. For example, we can circle back to this once we have the data. We can circle back to something. And we use this phrasal verb when we want to delay a topic politely. We want to talk about something later, but we want to push it back politely. As you can tell, it's perfect for meetings when you don't have enough information yet or you don't want to discuss something right now, right here. That's a wrap, you guys. But I want you to remember that language is your superpower, especially in the tech world. Start using these phrasal verbs and verbs that I have just taught you, and you will not only sound more fluent, you will sound like you belong in every meeting and in every message thread. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more workplace English tips. Till the next time.